So I saw a video this morning of a guy, well, it was several guys explaining to me how to be an alpha male. And if I were to summarize the things they told me, what they told me is this: that I need to sell things online, that I need to make lots of money, that I need to go shopping, that I need to buy fancy clothes, that I need to get my hair done, that I need to go to the right parties, and that I need to get lots of attention. And I was quite taken aback by this because, like, to me, that's the way, like, an actress or a model would live. Like, that's what they would concern themselves with. And, like, the masculine way of doing things would be like labor, matters of principle, matters of will. Like, these would be masculine things, enduring, like dealing with hardship, being outside, being in the elements, being uncomfortable. Like, these would be traditionally masculine things in my eyes. So it occurred to me, like, I wonder if because the modern male, in many ways, like middle class and above especially, is so similar to women, now they have to distinguish themselves with their words. Like, because their lives are so similar, they have to use their words to say, I'm not like a woman. I don't understand women. I barely even like women. You know, uh, they use their words to show they are not women because it is not reflected in their lives. And I'm not saying that's the answer, but like, to my understanding of life, you are the things you do. Like, the actions you take every day are what make you up. And if you live in a masculine way, then there's going to be very little insecurity in you as to whether you are masculine or not, unless you have a deep insecurity. Like, but it surprised me when I was reintroduced to the modern world. People would always tell me that I am masculine, and I never saw myself as masculine. I like, in the world I was from, I was always seen as like an artist, a freak, you know, sensitive, emotional, these type of things. And that's the way I had always seen myself, like, a real punk, for lack of a better expression. And when I would hear this stuff from people because of the way I lived, it surprised me that they would see me as masculine. Because the way I lived, I just assumed most people lived that way, but yet again, I was mistaken. So I wonder if that's the case. Like, if you want to be masculine, I would say go get a job as a laborer. Run a 90-pound jackhammer for 14 hours a day, and there's going to be very little that's going to, you know, say that you're not masculine. Like, you're. I, I don't know how else to explain. Like, a lot of these guys, all of them have soft hands, which, I would intentionally go out of my way to make my hands soft. I took a lot of steps to make sure my hands were soft because I didn't want my hands to be hard like all the other guys I worked with. And it was always a point of contention for them that I would go out of my way to make my hands soft, and they would always comment on it. But like, these guys' hands are soft because they never touch manual labor. They don't concern themselves in matters of will and hardship and endurance and discomfort. Their lives are exceptionally comfortable. And like I said, I wonder if the similarities in their lives have made them feel this discord inside themselves. I don't know that that's the case. I'm not in anyone's head, but from the things I hear these guys say, there does seem to be insecurity driving at least some of it. And I'm not saying, once again, that's the absolute. I'm not in anyone's head. I don't know. But just from what people say and the things I see them do, I wonder, like, if they were to live in a more masculine way, would that alleviate some of this for them? Because it's obviously upset them quite a bit. I mean, I know that a lot of them are making money off the identity and they're selling a lifestyle and videos about how to live and all that kind of jazz. But, you know, if people are buying it, there's obviously, an insecurity or something that they feel is lacking inside themselves. And the answer of getting a job working construction is not the path they're taking. So I don't know. But hey, you know, it's what I saw. So I figured it's an outside perspective. I've never really heard anyone say it before. You know, take it for what it's worth, I guess.